Episode 5, bro.
Episode
We
5.
made it. We're making it.
Bro, have you seen every single episode?
So yeah, so what I do, bro, every time I'm gonna upload it, or when I put it when I merge the videos, I make sure I hear the whole thing just to make sure it sounds good. Or if I need to edit something out.
Bro, you're better than me, bro. If it was me, it was just clip. Que se suba.
No, I listened to it once, and then once I upload, it's funny because I listened to it again.
Damn,
but yeah, welcome back to the podcast, guys, to the channel.
What's up,
welcome
everybody?
back. Thank you guys for viewing, liking, subscribing. Yeah, I appreciate you guys watching, supporting the video, the podcast. I mean, it's been good. The Sway Talk podcast.
Yeah, I mean, it's been fun, right?
Yeah,
Because usually,
nice.
honestly, this is just an excuse to to see you,
chat.
bro. Just
no, yeah,
to see
definitely,
you,
bro. Definitely. No, it's funny because we would do this without recording.
Yeah.
So it's now we're doing the same thing but recording this time.
Exactly.
So
Letting you guys into our world.
Definitely.
This is what we do, bro.
We
eat.
got juicy topics today, bro. Damn.
Tell me, bro, how juicy, bro?
Bro, juicy.
How capital J or what? Damn. All right, before anything, bro, I'm starving, bro.
All right, bro. Let's...
Bro, you hear that?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro. Bro.
We should be good, bro.
I mean, if you guys see us on the floor afterwards. Okay, so
We got
tell us.
Scipolini's.
Okay, Scipolini's.
Pepperoni.
We're in Concord. This is one of the better pizza places.
Yeah.
Heck
Is it just
bomb.
Concord or Bay Area? Bay Area too, right?
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've only seen them around here. This side of the side.
Well, we
of
got
the
one
bay.
where I live at.
Yeah.
So they have,
Yeah, and then they got this one here. The
Yeah.
funny thing about this one, bro,
Yeah. Now you go, bro.
is that they have a pregnancy pizza.
What the heck? What is
So
that?
supuestamente, when you're pregnant,
Yeah.
and then they have certain ingredients that when you eat it, it helps you, I guess,
Really?
yeah. I don't know.
Ah,
We
I
should have
didn't
gotten
know.
that, bro.
I didn't know.
De
there was-
repente
I didn't know
ponemos la
such
panza,
thing as
bro.
that. What the heck?
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
We got
Bro,
wings
can
too.
We eat?
Bro, Buffalo Wild Wings, damn.
Buffalo Wild Wings. Orá, bro.
gonna
Orá por
pray.
la comida y le entramos.
All right. Thank you, Father, for this meal you've given us. Thank you for always providing. In the name of Jesus, we bless them. They could be too good to our stomachs. We bless the life of my brother Danny. And this podcast could be good too, Lord, in the name of Jesus. Amen and amen.
Amen, bro. Let's dig in.
All right, let's
Most
see,
of this
bro.
is gonna be eating. So.
Yeah. So we saw that you guys really enjoyed the one we were eating, the first video.
We enjoyed it
The,
too, bro.
the pupusas. So yeah, let us know if you guys really like watching us eat while we talk, or I don't know, whatever you guys
While we
think.
sway talk.
For real.
All right, bro.
Damn, that looks good.
Bro, it's bomb.
Yeah, it
Look
looks
at that.
so good, bro.
Santo. Oh my
at
God,
this,
bro.
man.
Question, bro.
Yeah, ask me, bro.
Do you remember your first crush?
Bro, why are you going at it just that quick, bro? Damn.
Bro, tell me
Bro,
right now.
like I don't know, let's sway our way into the convo.
What was her name, bro? Just tell me that.
Bro, it's funny because when my first crush ever, I remember I was in 3rd grade or 4th grade. Her name, oh no, sorry, I was in 4th grade. Yeah, her name was Nadia. Yeah, I was.
You said that zesty. Nadia.
Nadia.
Damn, bro. Nadia.
I was in 4th grade.
Nadia, damn. Okay, you were in 4th grade?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It's funny because when I was younger, I wasn't to white girls. Mm-hmm. She was white. She was blonde.
Was your school predominantly white?
It was mixed. It was a lot of everything. But it was for those of you here in the Bay Area, it was in Hercules.
Oh,
No, sorry,
okay.
Pinot.
Oh, still.
Yeah, it's nearby. I remember that, bro. I have a funny story because I really liked this girl, but during that time, 4th grade, I remember that I didn't know anything about deodorant, hygiene. I didn't know anything about that, bro. And I would be made fun of all the time. Oh, you smell musty. What's that smell, bro?
And you were like, bro, this is normal. What are you
Yeah,
talking
I was like, what does a musty mean? Like, why do I smell like that? Like, to me, I mean, that's not that bad. And then I remember, bro, I went to my uncle and I was like, hey, why do I smell like this? People are making fun of me. And then the girl that I liked, she would always see people making fun of me. And bro,
he
I
was like, deodorant. What's that?
Yeah. No, yeah, bro. And he's like, oh yeah, use this. And it was a spray deodorant. Bro, I started spraying heck of it to the point where I started getting so much rash because of it.
Yeah, bro.
But yeah, that's my little story.
That's
But yeah,
crazy, right?
first
Porque
crush.
uno creciendo, especially 4th, 5th grade,
Yeah.
there's so many changes.
Yeah.
Heck of changes, and then like people don't cut slack, bro. They're like, oh, you
Exactly,
stink.
yeah.
You do this, you do that. I'm like, come on, dude. Do you remember your first best friend in that grade, or just first
Oh
grade?
yeah, my first best friend was when I was in kindergarten or first grade, I think, one of those. So something about me is that I've always been really close friends with like black people.
Okay.
Yeah, I've always been really close to black people. And that my very first friend, he was African American, but he spoke Spanish. Bro, yeah, I remember I was
Cuban.
Yeah, and I remember I was like hella close to him, bro. He was like my best friend. And
Why do you speak Spanish?
to be honest, I don't know. I don't know why, because I mean, yeah, he just spoke Spanish.
My goodness.
Yeah, but he was cool though. To this day, I still remember him, bro. But yeah, it's crazy,
What was his name?
bro. I can't remember. Yeah, I can't remember.
Shout out, mysterious Spanish-speaking African American, bro.
No, bro. What about you? What was your first crush?
Bro, my first crush. I was about to say, my first crush's name was Louis, but that was my first best friend's name, bro. You caught me off guard. Let me slow down, bro. My first best friend, I had two, Nero and Louis.
Nero.
Nero. Yep.
heck?
And they were both Filipino. My school was mostly Filipino.
Yeah.
Puros asiáticos. But bro, I noticed Filipinos are very, very similar to Hispanics. Like the way they express themselves
Yeah.
is more like, hey, lasito, like
Yeah.
you know what I mean, right?
Yeah, they are.
Nero and Louis, bro, that my first best friends. And then my first crush, bro. Let me see.
Was Nero?
Was Nero. Nah, my first crush was named Bernadette, bro.
What the heck? No way.
Otra Filipina.
Damn.
And bro, honestly, at that time, I don't know why I liked her, because she was like, she wasn't Danny material. You know what I mean?
What grade were you in?
Damn, let me see, like second maybe.
Damn.
But I think I liked her because all the other dudes kind of
Yeah.
liked her. So I was like, all right, let me
Yeah,
just,
yeah,
you know, let me hop on the
Yeah.
Bernadette train.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? But then after that, I started liking, like, I started finding my own little niche. But because there was so many like Asians out of my school, it was mostly just Asians. Like I was attracted to Asians and just their culture. It was pretty cool.
Especially where you live, there's a lot of Asians. Like Filipinos.
I grew up in Daly City. And there is montón de Filipinos. And,
Yeah.
you know, shout out Daly City.
Bro, all right.
Here we go. Here we go.
A question. So, do you remember how to explain it? Do you remember how it was like liking a girl or texting a girl when there was no social media or like texting and stuff like that?
Bro. Oh my God.
Tell me, Unc.
You know what's funny?
Yeah.
I'm 7 years older than you are.
Yeah.
So even my generation was like,
Pretty similar.
yeah, hold on, bro. Okay. So check
You
it
want
out.
napkins, bro?
Bro, I got this,
I
bro.
got pants.
Okay, so check it out.
Yeah.
Let me see. The first girl I got a number to was because we were
Bless you, bro.
Santo, because we were working on a project together. Sandy,
Okay. Sandy.
and she was my second crush, bro. Her parents owned a donut shop. Talk about the complete package,
Damn,
bro.
bro. Everything. What grade were you in there?
I was in 5th grade, bro. But I was always really shy. Like, hey,
Yeah.
I wasn't ever like, hey, can I get your number?
Yeah.
But it was just like, okay. I don't know how I got her number, honestly. But I remember I used to call her. Bro, I was so shy. I was just to call her just to hear her voice, bro.
So you had a phone already in 5th grade?
No, it was the landline. The landline on the house phone. I used to just call her, hello, and I was like, I used to hang up, bro, because I was super shy. But like, I wanted to build up the courage to talk to her. Just never did, bro.
Damn.
Just never did.
So you would hear her voice?
I would just hear her voice, and that's it. I don't even think she remembers it. Like she knew it was me.
Yeah.
I was just hello. But it wasn't my first official like relationship. Wasn't until senior year, bro. High school.
damn.
I was late. Yo estaba dedicado más a la hora de Dios, bro, and music.
Wait, no way. Until
Yep.
senior year? Was
So
your
senior
first
year,
relationship?
my first. No, let me see. No. My junior year, when I was 15, 16. And then it wasn't until at that time we had cell phones. Here, let me see what happened before that. What I do remember was talking to my friends on the phone. So I would imagine that's also the same thing as girls.
Yeah.
So landline, bro. 9, 10 at night. Here, let me. Okay, three-way, right? Three-way is right. So back in the day, we could only three-way one person at a time.
Yeah.
It wasn't like now you could do a whole bunch of people.
Yeah.
So I used to call my friend Nero. He used to three-way Louis, and then Louis used to three-way, I say Dominic or whatever.
What
my
does
other
that
friend.
mean though?
Like, okay, so whenever you used to call one-on-one.
Okay.
But only one person can three-way somebody else.
Oh, okay.
So I could three-way somebody, but then I guess that...
merge calls?
Yeah, merge calls.
Okay.
But that was it.
Okay.
So then I had to wait for my other friend so he can merge somebody else.
Okay, that makes
and then,
sense.
So then we used to be like 4 or 5 of us in just talking, bro. And
Damn.
sometimes, bro, just being on the phone.
Yeah.
Just being on the phone, doing our own thing.
Damn.
And it wasn't even like Bluetooth or anything. It was
Right.
just like this, bro.
Damn.
Just watching TV. Hey, what are you doing? Nothing. What are you doing? All right, nothing. And just stay like this for 10 minutes, bro.
You know what's funny?
Bro, can I eat?
Bro, eat, bro. It's funny, bro, because I don't remember doing that. Never. I never did that, to be honest. Well,
Like be on the phone at night?
like, I never remember being on a landline phone.
You don't?
But I have a story, though. So, you know what's funny, bro? I feel like these stories that I have, I feel like these girls are already married with kids. So it's a little awkward because if they listen to it, it's like, I don't know, it's awkward, but
Bro, just say it.
I'm gonna say it. So there was this girl when I was in middle school, right? I was in 6th grade, and she was a sophomore in high school. Yeah, bro. Yeah. So I was in 6th grade. She was a sophomore in high school, but I really liked this girl. Wait, let me see. No, I might be wrong. I'm wrong, bro. My bad.
Get your facts straight, hermano, please.
Okay, 6th grade, I think she was a freshman in high school. Okay, freshman in high school, I was in 6th grade. So I remember I would always brag about her. I would always call her my girlfriend. I would be like,
Really?
oh yeah, I would be like, my girlfriend's in high school. She's a freshman in high school. And I would try to act cool, right? But the thing is that I had a crush on this girl, and then she had a crush on me. But so it's funny because the high school that I went to and the middle school were close to each other, to where like after school, like we would all walk by each other. So after her like period ended, because she had a shorter period, she would always walk to my campus, to my classroom, meet me outside, and give me a note every day. Give me a note. And bro, I would feel so special. I would be like, damn, like
Pura película, bro.
a high schooler is talking to me. I'm a 6th grader, like damn. And it's crazy because she would put like perfume all over it on the letter.
Hey, what the
Yeah.
heck?
And I was like, damn, like I don't know. It was just funny at the time. Like it's funny. Now
You
that I
want to say your
think
name?
about it. Yeah, bro.
I'll say it, bro.
So you're Ashley? No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. Nah, but it was nice. But during that time, I moved to Florida. That's when I moved to Florida. So I remember the last letter she gave me, bro. It was like a whole thing, like her, like how she feels about me, all this and that. So I remember the next day I had to go to Florida because we were moving, and I took that letter with me, bro. And I remember I would read it every day in Florida, always read it. And like a few weeks later, I found out she had a boyfriend already.
Bro.
So, well, they move on fast, bro. They ain't loyal. They ain't loyal, bro.
They are not loyal.
Bro.
That's why you gotta stick to a Christian girl, bro.
No, she
Should
was
we?
Christian.
Santo.
You know this person.
No way, really?
Uh-huh. Yeah, you know this person.
Bro, now should we stop it and then just tell me? Dang, bro.
Wait, let me borrow your napkin real quick.
Bro.
it's not
Oh, we
a
have
napkin.
napkins, bro?
I have a napkin in
What
the
the
car.
heck, bro?
Hold
Go
on.
get it.
Let me get it real quick.
Here, let me talk to him real quick.
Yeah,
All right,
come.
so look. The setting here, we just want to just eat this pizza, this amazing, great tasting pizza.
listen to what he's
And we're
saying,
currently
don't
in Concord, but like everything is closed. So we're literally in you can tell the parking lot behind his car. And bro, like, it's nice. I like it. I thought it was gonna break, bro. But no.
Bro, I'll tell you the girl's name.
You about to text me? Damn, bro. But bro, no way.
Yeah, you remember? Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, it was her. So
Santo.
we had a thing for each other like so long, bro. And yeah, it's funny though. Okay,
Oof.
question now, bro. Question,
Here we go, bro. Here we go.
bro. You know what's something that I caught on the previous video? I caught myself fixing my pants all the time. I need to stop doing that. All right, question, bro. What is a relationship or something that you? Wait, how to explain this? Okay, no, another question. Did you ever feel peer pressured to be in a relationship because your friends were in it, or just I don't know, you felt like damn,
Okay,
like, what am I doing with my life?
Okay, so fíjate que not really, because I started seeing my friends be in a relationship since I was like 5th or 6th grade. My friends were like, oh yeah, you know, I have a girlfriend, I have this, I have that. But in my head, I was like, aren't your parents as strict as my parents?
Yeah.
Because my parents, bro, nah, like,
Strict, right?
yeah, like growing up, we went to like a super, super strict church, and that like affected everything. I couldn't watch like certain Disney movies. I couldn't like Pokemon, just like, and then in eso it was like
Yeah.
girls, right? You
Bro.
touch a girl, you die, or you're
Bro,
in sin or
tell me
whatever.
about it, bro.
Bro. And then
It's like
like,
they traumatized you.
bro, yeah.
Damn.
So all throughout late elementary and then going into middle school, all throughout high school, honestly, I didn't want to get into a relationship because I was scared
Yeah.
of the results of like the consequences. You know what I mean? Like, oh man, if I kiss this girl before marriage, is that a sin? If I hold her hand, is that a
Yeah.
sin? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Obviously now as a grown adult, like I know that stuff can lead to other stuff.
Right. Yeah.
Especially if you don't have like dominio propio and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But like in that time, like now I'm thinking about like, I wish I could have like at least. Now I don't want to say explored because I'm gonna sound like thing, but
no,
at least
but enjoy your
Yeah.
when you were a kid.
yeah, like having
No.
friends because it wasn't like I barely had any friends that were girls because I was so like intimidated or scared or shy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then like now I'm thinking about it and I'm like, how come? Like
Yeah.
what's wrong with that? What's
Right.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
How about you, bro?
Bro, so it's funny because I remember.
Wait, I didn't even answer your question.
Yeah. What was my question?
Did I ever feel
Oh, like pressure? No, you did. You said no because
Oh, yeah.
you saw it ever since you
No.
were little. Bro, it's funny because look. All right, so I'm gonna open up a little bit. So
Tell me, bro.
throughout my whole like life, so I'm 29 by the way, right? I'm 29. But I'm not gonna lie, bro. Up until when I was 19, that's when I really like kind of like a switch went on me. I'm like, you know what? Like, I'm a human being. Like, it's okay to like a girl.
I'm a man.
No, man. No, it's okay to like someone. Cause I remember, bro, like, and I'm not like blaming anybody, but it's sometimes like I feel like your parents, they want to protect you. Obviously, they want to like protect you from everything. But I remember that I would always have that fear, like, man, like if I grab a girl's hand, I'm sinning, or it's a sin, or oh, I can't do that. I can't look at a girl because I'm talking about when I was a kid. Like, come on, like what am I gonna think? What bad things am I gonna think? And so it's like I thought I was like, oh, that's a sin, that's bad. So to me, I always, whenever people would ask me like, oh, Tío, look, that girl's pretty, I would always be like, oh, I don't know. I would always hide it.
Yeah.
Because I felt like, oh, if I say yes, then it's like I'm sinning.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. So funny. When I was a freshman in high school, I had this was my first official girlfriend.
Okay. Freshman in high school.
Freshman in high school. My girlfriend was a senior in high school. And I was a freshman. So again, I felt so like, man, this feels good. Like, she's older than me, you know, like because when you're younger, obviously when you kind of like older girls. So, but it was a long distance though, like 5 hours.
Dang.
Yeah. Have you ever been long distance?
Nah, bro.
Oh.
Bro, I've only had 3 girlfriends in my whole life.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, and all of them were pretty close.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. I mean, you know what's funny?
Yeah.
Even if I wanted to do long distance, I couldn't.
It
just
sucks,
because because how? Landlines,
Yeah.
there was no social media.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Even now, I feel like it's kind of hard. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I couldn't do it.
Yeah. There you go.
No, I couldn't do it.
No.
I would see her like maybe like 3 times a year, if anything.
Yeah.
We know this person too.
Damn.
Wait, you know what I'm talking about?
Nah.
No, you do.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
So we dated for a while.
Crazy.
But
You know what's crazy, bro?
Yeah.
Like, okay, I know we're talking light about our experiences,
Right.
but we're talking about it from grown men point of view.
Yeah.
Because to a certain extent, now we do have like it's this self-control with some stuff.
Yeah.
Because when you're young, bro, hormones acting up,
Yeah.
peer pressure, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like there's a lot of stuff going on that que uno, yes, it's like hard not to take it to the next level, even if you're Christian, even
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
if you're scared. And like one thing I probably could say like to some, people watching, maybe 15, 16, 17 year olds, 19 year olds or
Yeah.
whatever, it's like, I think the whole point of a relationship is, yes, to get married, right? And I think, like, ¿cómo te explico? If it is to get married, then the intentions that revolve around that relationship should be that,
Yeah.
honoring her.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, what are you going to be doing at 15, 16 years old? You have to, there's other priorities, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pero it's easy to say that now, right?
Right.
But
Yeah. Because when you're younger. it's
what would
different.
you say to like a younger person to
Yeah.
like, okay, mantenerte enfocado in school? Because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, bro, it's like, okay, having a relationship is nice y todo eso, but if you give me a choice right now to like focus on school totalmente or
Yeah.
focusing on a relationship, I think I go for school just because the rewards are like much greater.
Yeah. Okay. Look, you might not agree with my advice.
Santo, bro. Am I too legalista still, bro? Am I too Christian?
Bro,
still?
where's your velo at?
Bro, hold on, bro. Let me prepare, bro.
Bro, look. So my advice, if I was talking to myself when I was like 15 again, 14, because I know there's like, I don't know if there's anybody of you listening at that age, like even 19, I would always feel like if I'm talking to someone, it's because I'm gonna marry them one day, and I feel like that's kind of a bad mentality to have that young.
You go all in.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm talking about not right now at this age. I'm talking about young. I'm talking about like 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
Yeah.
that age. It's like if you're talking to someone at that age, just enjoy their friendship. Pretty much it's a friendship. You might think she's cute or you might think he's attractive or you might be into him, but don't feel like, oh, that's gonna be my husband, that's gonna be my wife, because there's like a big chance is that probably won't be your husband or wife, especially at that age. You don't really know. So don't feel like, man, like I'm talking to my younger self right now. It's like if I was to have my younger self right here, I'll be like, don't think about it too much, like if you like a girl, be her friend, be there with her, go out to eat, you obviously don't do no like sexual stuff, because that's all something that
Yep.
you gotta be careful with that. But I'm talking about just be their friends, be like, texting, like little calls at night, all that stuff that makes you feel good and like show your love to someone. But don't feel like, oh, I need to pour myself out to this person because they're my one and only. I'm not gonna have anyone in my life anymore. You're gonna meet way more people than that, and throughout your life, it's not gonna be the
Crazy.
last one.
Yeah.
But
But what do you think the boundaries are? Porque I think about, okay, en la noche, okay, we're talking, we're texting, we're doing this, sending
Yeah.
cute pictures here
Yeah.
and there, whatever. But what is the limit where you can say, okay, whoa,
Yeah.
this is getting a little too out of hand. You know what I
right,
mean?
yeah.
What would you say to somebody young like that?
Okay, look, so I feel like it's a little harder now because of social media right now, how it is, and I feel like everything is so accessible,
Yeah.
it's so easy,
Yeah.
but I would say just be careful with like falling into curiosity too early. Because if you fall into curiosity way too early, you're gonna want to search more, look for more, figure out more stuff, and then trust me, like if you open your doors way too young, it's gonna affect you later on in your relationship.
Yep.
And I'm talking like it's real life, you know.
Yep.
It's like sometimes when you're young, it's like you get curious, but then that curiosity, believe it or not, can affect later on, like the
That's
way
crazy you say that.
in life, you know.
Yeah, because even when you're married, a lot of times it's like las traumas que tenés de pequeño that maybe en ese momento no sentías like, oh, this is just un mal momento, but because you've opened your doors and whatever came in, when you get married, it's like, oh wait, I still have to deal with the situation and deal with all this stuff.
Definitely.
That's crazy.
No, yeah, and it's crazy because it's something that people at their late ages, they still have to deal with that because of something that happened or they did when they were younger.
Crazy, yeah.
So what I would say, like, any advice for like the young people out there is like, just don't be careful with what doors you open and just don't be too curious.
Yeah.
You know, don't be too curious and eventually your time will come, you know, and I mean, and if you do mistakes, you know, I mean, we're all human beings, so don't feel bad either. So,
yeah, that's another thing too, because there are people who are going to fail.
Yeah.
There are people who have failed and who will fail.
Yeah.
But we got to remember, like, okay, like we failed, but the Bible in Proverbs, like it how do you say it embraces the rising up rather than the you know what I mean? And if you're rising, that means because you fell.
Exactly.
You know, so it's good to be thinking that way también, because if you fail, it's not like, oh, I'm gonna leave church. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. No, it's like, bro, get closer to God.
Right.
He'll restore things, and then he'll show you the way to like restore whatever trauma, whatever thing you did, right?
Yeah, definitely. And one last thing before we move to the next one is like, don't feel disgusted by like anything that you did. I mean, especially for the girls, I know like some girls, like when they were young, they might like done stuff and they feel like later on, like, I don't know, shame or disgust or just, I mean, it's part of life, normal life stuff, but just make sure that, you know, you kind of like try to change that later on.
Yeah, like if you haven't done that, avoid it at all costs. But if you have done that, it's like, okay, let's start the cleansing process.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Changing. All right. Question now, bro. Changing the demographic to the older audience now. To the older audience.
All the 19-year-olds cut off right now.
All 19 and below, get out. No, I'm kidding. Nah, I'm joking. Nah, because, bro, you never know. Like, they might need it too. But look, I don't know how deep you want to get into this, bro.
Bruh, I'm scared now. Let me get another slice, because eso es lo único que me calma, bro. Tell me.
All right. So, bro, if you want me to like cut it or whatever you want me to talk about this, just let me know. But
let's do it.
Okay, I don't know how public you've been with your like
bro, just say it.
With your status. I don't know how public you've been with it. Like I mean I know it, right? But I don't know how public you've been and how open you've been. But I know that you are a single dad. You have 2 kids. I mean, you're pretty open that you have kids, right, on your social media. So I mean, people know that you have 2 kids, or you know that you're a dad. But I don't know if people know that you're a single dad. You know.
You know what?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not that known to like. Oh, there's a conjure. Keep talking. Hold on. Let me eat this, bro.
Chew it, bro. Please. Not kidding. No. Okay. So it's like okay.
Okay.
So, go for it, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I'm not as well known to like announce something and then it's like, oh, controversial.
Right.
But people who do know me, I've made it very, very public that I was married. Right.
Yeah.
But now it's like, it's not like I'm going out there and telling everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I still feel like God is working on me on a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Pero digo, okay, let me just enjoy my kids. Like right now, my social media is just full of music, business stuff, and then kids. Like stuff that I really care about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That when I was growing up, I always wanted my parents to like show me pictures of me or videos of me, but dang. So.
Damn,
when did it cut off?
Do you know? Damn.
But
I don't know how long do we cut off after. Okay, but started where you started saying how
Like I'm not as known. Okay, so
Yeah, that part. Yeah.
okay, so I'm not as well known to like announce it, and people are like, oh my God. It's just like, okay, people who know me knew I was married.
Yeah.
Right? In my social media, I always like to share what's going on with my life,
Yeah.
do this, do that. Because like eventually I do want to inspire. I do want to connect with people. I do
Yeah.
want to like show people that God can restore, that God can cumplir promesas. You know what I mean? So part of it has been, yeah, okay, I'm a single dad now.
Yeah.
But I'm not out there like,
Yeah,
chasing anybody.
Right.
I still know there's a lot of stuff in my heart that God needs to restore.
Yeah.
But I'm just taking one day at a time.
Right, yeah.
Right now it's just okay, let me just, I haven't been single like this like in maybe almost 20 years. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I was like, okay, let me explore how can I grow this business? How can I focus on my health? How can I focus on with my kids? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Giving them the best dad possible, trying to get more fit for my kids. So all this stuff, bro, more fit for my kids, bro. Let me enjoy my life, everybody. Dang. So like now as a single dad, the perspective changes a lot,
Yeah,
a whole lot,
definitely.
because this is crazy too. Hopefully this helps somebody.
Yeah.
Like what we were talking about earlier, right? We're always comparing our lives with people that like, oh, I wish I was like that. Oh, I wish I was like this.
Yeah.
But they're over here thinking, oh, I wish I had what you had.
Exactly,
Right?
yeah.
So now as a single dad, I'm like, okay, let me be grateful for the stuff I do have and work towards the stuff I want, compared to, oh my God, I wish I had that over there. I wish I had that over there. Oh, and then
Right.
just feel like not being grateful for what you have right now.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's been a huge part of it, just trying to live in the moment, and then making sure like everything I do revolves around my kids and my own health.
Right.
Like my own mental health and
Yeah.
all that stuff. Yeah.
Okay, question, because I know there might be people like watching that are in the same shoes you're in or in the same like situation, and where they're trying to manage a lot of things as a single parent. Obviously I've never gone through that. I've never been married, but as someone who has been married and like has gone through all of that, like how do you push through it? Because I know it's not something that you get married thinking you're gonna be with that person forever. But in 1 second, like not 1 second, but like in one moment is like all that is out.
Yeah,
like
it feels like
it's
it.
apart. Like
Yeah.
So how do you manage to be like, damn, okay, I had all this set, and out of nowhere is like vanished.
Yeah.
And
You
it's
know
just
what's
me,
crazy? Before this happened, before I got like separated and stuff, I didn't think it was that common. But now I look at other people and I'm like, it's more common than I think.
It is, yeah.
So like, okay, let me try to say stuff that maybe somebody might go through it.
Yeah.
Somebody's going through it.
Right.
Honestly, bro, fíjate que from whatever that point of no return is forward, you have to make sure you work on yourself.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. Literally, you can't depend on absolutely anybody for your happiness. That's what I learned.
Yeah.
You can't depend on anybody for your happiness, just yourself and God.
True.
If you're at peace with God, regardless of what happens around you, regardless of where you are, regardless of how much money you have, regardless of how much money you don't have, you're always going to be in peace with God, right?
Yeah.
And then like if you're at peace with God, then it's like, okay, God is going to put in your heart, okay, I did this because of this. I did
Right.
this because of this. So now, since you're in the position that you're in, I need you to do this so you can become like, so you can restore yourself, right? Restore, tu corazón, tu mente, your kids, whatever, right? Because it does really affect a lot.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Right? Pero honestly, bro, the number one thing I think was focusing on myself.
On yourself,
And the
yeah.
thing that sucks is that, a lot of people told me, focus on yourself. But I was like, that's so cliche. Like,
Yeah.
give me something real.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Give me a Bible verse. Give me like something
Or
that
a
I
step
can.
by step to what to do. you
But
know?
just working, that's too vague.
yeah.
But entre más lo hacía, I was like, okay, I get it. Because the more you work on yourself, the more at peace you are with yourself.
Right.
And because you're at peace with yourself, everything that surrounds you, whether it be fights, whether it be manipulation, whether it be recordando cosas, or whether it be críticas, whatever.
Yeah.
Since you're at peace with yourself, it's like, okay, God, I'm good. So like, can you just take care of all this other stuff for me?
Yeah.
Right. But if I choose to focus on all the bad stuff or try to prove to people that, you know, whatever the case may be, then you just lose peace.
Right.
You just lose peace.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like a lot of people who go through that might think like, okay, I don't want to accept my reality now. And I feel like that's a hard part, because like you kind of have to accept your reality. Like, my reality is that I'm no longer with this person, regardless if you were the one who did the mistake, or they did the mistake, or whatever it is, whatever caused the separation. Is like, you have to accept that this is your reality now.
Yeah.
Right? But a lot of people, I feel like they drag that past, and they don't want to let go.
Yeah. You know what? One thing I did learn is it's okay to grieve.
Yeah.
Right? It's okay to grieve. You know what's crazy? Like, my dad passed around the same time I got separated.
Yeah.
So I saw both 6, 7. I saw like both things.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is really similar.
Yeah.
Because like, losing somebody, I have to go. I had to go through grief with my dad.
Yeah.
And I had to accept a bunch of different stuff. Like, okay, I have to accept now that I have to, like, you know, cuidar a mi mamá más. I have to accept that, you know, my dad can't do this for me. I have to accept a whole bunch of stuff, right? But then that acceptance helped me with my
separation.
Yeah, with the separation. And I was like, oh dang, this is like, okay, I can if I can manage it with my dad, I can manage it with this, right? But it's like, you kind of, yes, you have to accept the reality, but it can't be avoidance.
Right.
Because a lot of people say, oh, I accept reality, but I don't even want to talk to this person. I don't even want to do this. I don't even want to do that. That's avoidance. And then eventually, poco a poco, no perdonas, you're not at peace with yourself, all that stuff, y eso te afecta.
That's
rather
true.
than just facing it and like, okay, I accept this. Okay, you know, whatever, and then just, okay, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. And then just let it fade away slowly.
Yeah.
And that's something I had to learn, porque in the beginning it was avoidance, bro.
Yeah.
It was avoidance, but then like lo comparaba con mi papá, and I was like, okay, like I can let go slowly and still feel at peace. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
But it did, to get to that point, to get to that state, I did have to get a lot of like counsel from my pastor,
right.
from my mom. I had to, like, you know, go out looking for it, rather than just staying in my own little bubble and nobody talked to me. I had to go out looking for it,
right?
Because I felt like I had a lot more to lose if I didn't go out look for
Exactly.
it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because I feel like a lot of times, like a lot of people might feel like, damn, like that's it, you know, I can't find no one for me anymore. My me dejó el tren, ya, my time is over. And okay, like I feel like it is good to focus on your kids, focus on yourself, but at the same time it's good to have hope that, okay, I'm gonna find someone else again, you know, and not just stick to the, all right, so I'm just with my kids and whatever, that's my life now. Because I feel like we're all meant to be with someone, no matter what, you know, no matter what the situation is, we're all meant to like have someone in our lives. So, do you think you are, like, I don't know, do you think you're, I mean, you already say you're not looking for anything right now, but potentially later on, what is something that you're looking for? As a single dad, you know, because now you have to think about your kids, you know, because you're not just looking for yourself anymore.
Yeah. You know what? It was crazy. Separation can go when somebody's married or when somebody's breaking up with boyfriend, girlfriend.
Yeah,
it's
true.
been for years, right? So
exactly.
I'm sure this applies to everybody.
Yeah, I mean,
I think right now, yes, there's a lot more stuff that I'm looking for with my next relationship.
Yeah.
But it's like, since I have my responsibility of my kids, eso pesa más than, how can I put it? Like it has to really fit.
Right.
It has to really fit.
Okay.
And a lot of people could say, oh, that's being picky. Oh, you know what I mean? This and that. But at the same time, it's like, nah, like I don't want my kids to go through what I went through.
Right, exactly.
Or, you know, you know, whatever the case may be. So I need to make sure I find somebody first that loves God. And I
Yeah.
know that people say that it's really cliche.
Right.
But loving God encierra un montón de cosas.
Exactly.
Loving God means I'm willing to sacrifice whatever to be at peace with God.
Exactly.
I'm willing to sacrifice my own flesh, my own desires, my own thing, so I can be with God.
Yeah.
And that's the type of person I'm looking for,
Yeah.
right? Encima de eso, she has to be hot. I'm just kidding. So
Good with children.
good with kids.
Okay, does she have to have kids? Or that doesn't really matter?
Dang, bro.
Bro, put your
should I
application
just-
down below. Imagine, bro.
Okay,
imagine we make an application on the
Imagine,
link,
bro.
Ooh, let's do it, bro.
Dang, bruh.
Are you ready, bro?
Bro, am I ready?
We're gonna leave a form on the link below. Just fill it out if you want to go out with Danny.
Imagine, bro. It's just, I don't know, bro. Fíjate que, like, there is a lot of stuff that I'm looking for, but it's mostly like, okay, yeah, it'll be cool if they have kids already.
Yeah.
Or, you know, if si es de Dios or whatever, then okay, if they don't have
Right.
kids, then we'll figure it out. But
Right.
right now, bro, at this very moment, I'm good. Bro, pero
So no more link.
no, hold on.
No,
Put the
kidding.
link out because I mean, today's the 18th. You never know the
Okay.
19th how it could be feeling. you know
Okay,
what
I think I understand what you're talking about. At this moment, you're not looking, but if the right one comes, then that's the one.
Yeah,
Okay,
basically.
that makes sense. Yeah.
Basically, but I'm not actively going out like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
like, you know,
Like
singles
searching,
thing
yeah.
or whatever. It's like, okay, if
searching.
it happens, it happens. But,
Right.
bro, let me enjoy. Like,
No,
I'm
that's
telling you,
true,
I've been
yeah.
single. I'm single now,
Yeah.
but I was in a relationship for like 20 years. I was married 10, but
Yeah.
before that, there was just, you know.
Yeah, dating.
So now it's like, oh, wow, this feels different.
Yeah,
Right?
definitely.
And again, we go back to, okay, I wish things were different, but God put me in this position. God, work on me so I can make the most of what I am right now.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
But yeah,
Well-
bro, just put the application out. Just put it.
I'm gonna put application for me guys too. No, I'm kidding.
They're both yours.
I'm not single, but I need the application. No, I'm kidding. No,
you never
I'm
know,
single
bro.
too.
Because you never know. I'm just playing.
No, I feel like like people might be like, oh, but I've never been married. Like, doesn't apply to me. But like you said, like dating, even though it's like different, like different, like I don't know, different levels. But you can be dating someone for like a few years and still feel the grief. Or bro, even like people that someone once told me like oh, I feel super depressed, and I only dated this person for a month, but like you can have a big connection in a month, even in a week you can have a huge connection with someone. So it's like, just because you were seeing, I mean, the time you were seeing someone doesn't dictate like how much you should miss someone.
Connection is,
Connection you have with someone. So like I also went through a like a relationship where it kind of in a way kind of like messed me up a little bit, you know. So it kind of, damn, how do I explain this? It kind of brought me down a little bit, just because I was so into this relationship, and I thought that was my everything. I thought this relationship was it. I thought this was the one. And when it didn't work out, then I got hit with reality. Like, man, like why did this happen? Like, why didn't it work out? Like, I thought this was the one, and I started getting like depressed, like sad, and it's crazy because it's like, as Christians, people don't really talk about this, but you know, like you can be dating someone, and when you go through a breakup or a divorce or whatever, like that stuff brings you down and weighs you down sometimes. But that's the part in where the difference in where like we've been through stuff, but we're still here, you know, in church, like preaching the word of God, like talking about
Still
God,
at peace, still happy, and still
exactly.
working
Like,
on
don't let it
ourselves,
bring you down.
Yeah.
You know, because this relationship that I was in, and it didn't end up too well. It was to the point where like I was in bed, bro, and I didn't want to get out of bed.
Yeah.
But then I started to thinking myself like, bro, there's a lot of people out there that I can meet. You know, why am I dwelling so much on one person? And you know, most of the time, bro, it's because you have this fixated persona of who you thought this person was going to be instead of who she really was.
Yeah, it's crazy,
Yeah.
right? You fall in love with like the idea.
You
of
fell
what
in love
could
with the
become,
idea, yeah. And it's funny because when that happened to me, I started to like think about it. Okay, this person was like this, like that. They did this and that. I'm like, damn, like I was so blinded. I didn't really see the red flags. I can say, like,
Yeah.
I really was like, I don't know. I was ignoring them. But then when you sit down and analyze, like, damn, like that was not the person for me. You know.
Yeah.
So it all starts.
And
to
it's
make sense
crazy,
later
right?
on.
Because in the moment, like, you may see a red flag, but you're like, eh.
Yeah.
But then that red flag is what causes,
Yeah.
you know, what happens later.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you're young and you're not married yet, and like really take into account other people's opinions.
Yeah.
Porque I know they're like, oh, no quieren que estemos juntos, no. But you have to see your relationship from the outside too.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, obviously, tomar lo bueno es echar lo malo, and make sure that you really know the person before you actually make a final decision.
Right,
You know what
right.
I mean? Because one little thing could affect like a whole chain reaction of things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Bro, that's so true because I remember when I was with this person, people would come up to me, they're like, she's not the one for you. I don't see it. Bro, and I would always be so
brush it
mad.
off? Yeah.
No, I'll be so mad at them. I'll be like, why are you getting my business?
Yeah.
Like, this is not your business. You don't know her, or I don't know. I would just get mad. And then I was like, damn, like they probably saw something I didn't see at the time, you know, but
Yeah,
I don't know.
and it happens, but obviously those same people who talk bad or like, you know, trying
Yeah.
to make you see things, try to have your balance.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're watching out there también, if you're over here de metiche en otras relaciones, like, try to have a balance, right?
Right.
And what it comes down to is, okay, I want the best for you, so I love you, so I'm going to tell you la
Right.
verdad.
Exactly.
Rather than just, I'm envious of you,
Yeah.
I don't want you to be happy. You know what I mean? There's the intentions.
Especially if it comes from your parents, like I feel like you should listen to that because sometimes, like especially your moms, I feel like they have the good instinct with that stuff. So, but yeah, bro. But that's how it's been.
Bro.
So we're two single
men.
looking for beautiful women.
We're you're looking for a beautiful woman, bro.
But yeah, I mean that's the dating advice we can give, bro.
Honestly, I think it's good porque
Yeah,
like we're talking about stuff people don't really talk about.
yeah, definitely.
Usually es tienes que buscar del Señor, el
Yeah.
Señor te va a revelar esto y lo otro. It's like,
right.
bro, that's really vague.
Yeah.
That's really general.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we're giving you the step-to-step thing to ultimately, hopefully be happy. Because even if you do everything right, there's still that little bit of chance, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And ahí es cuando entra la administración, la consejería, all this stuff that you have to do when you're married. That was
Yeah.
one thing, bro. That once you get married, you still have to go out looking for help.
Yeah.
Because one thing is individuals, otra cosa es together married,
yeah.
otra cosa es together married with kids.
Yeah.
So you consistently have to be looking for help. That's what the Bible says. El que se considere limpio, limpio es de más, right? Because even you could feel like, oh, I've made it, I'm good. I'm like on cloud 9, I feel happy, but you never know what could be creeping out
Yeah.
out of nowhere.
Yeah.
That maybe it could be something small and then eventualmente boom, but it just grows and grows to something like you can't even control anymore.
Yeah, definitely. Damn, that's good. That's deep, bro.
That's deep, right, bro? Bro, eat some pizza, bro.
Bro, I'm good
over
right
here-
now, bro.
I'm over here nervous eating and like thinking about stuff, and then like,
Bro, I'm good right now, bro. Bro, one last advice I want to give before we end it. It's like, well, okay, how do I say it? If you're like last dating advice, right? If you're talking to someone right now at this moment, and you constantly ask yourself every day, is this the right person? Am I talking to the right one? Just cut them off already, because they're probably not the right one.
yeah, because
know?
you're over here trying to convince yourself.
Yeah, you're trying to convince
Because of your feelings.
Exactly. And then later on, you're gonna get more attached to this person, and you're gonna feel more in love, more attached, and then at the end of the day, you're just gonna end up hurting yourself even more.
Yeah.
So obviously, you can't do that when you're married. You kind of have to work it out. So what do you have to say? Like, if somebody is like, oh, my husband does this, my wife is like this, like, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Before the final decision, there has to be some non-negotiables.
Right, yeah.
That's what I see. What I see now, it's like, like there are some things that could be red flags that couldn't be that aren't that serious, but there's
Right.
other stuff that can see like it's crazy.
Yeah.
So, like, cuando some like non-negotiables is, like I said, loving God, having a relationship with God, having the same vision as far as like even serving.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because uno puede estar, like, I've been in church my whole life. Every time I'm at a church, I'm always heavily involved with worship, right? So my partner needs to understand that. But then her idea of sirviendo could be, oh, it's just once or twice a week. Pero you know how it is with worship, que ensayo, de que hacer secuencias, que esto, que el otro. So there has to be a same vision there as far as serving, right? And then on top of that, it's like, now, how are things at home? How do you deal with problems? How does the person get when they want something? Like, is it let's work together, or is it like my way or the highway? You know
Or
what I mean?
under stress too.
Yeah, exacto.
work under
So
stress.
you kind of have to see every single part of them.
Yeah.
When they're mad, when they're stressed, when there's a financial situation, or you know what I mean? Like, now I see all that stuff. But in ese entonces,
Yeah.
bro, she's beautiful. Who cares about everything
Yeah.
else? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Pero now, like, I mean, if anybody out there, like some non-negotiables, just make sure they have a relationship with God and they give fruits.
Right.
Porque they can easily say, oh yeah, I love God. I go to church. I know the
Yeah.
songs, but where are the fruits at? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
¿Dónde están los
Definitely.
frutos? So,
Definitely.
hey, bro,
My man
más
went in deep.
estresado estamos comiendo esta pizza, bro.
Bro, what do you think? We're good, right? Like anything like you want to say, or do we cut it
Dang,
here?
bro.
Do we do another part 2 later on? I don't know.
Honestly, the only thing I would probably say is I think this is a good video
Yeah.
for people to watch, like, regardless of what they're going through.
Yeah.
If
yeah.
if they separated, okay, maybe something you got out of this.
Yeah.
If they want to casarse con alguien, something you got out of this. So
Exactly.
just keep watching this video.
Yeah. Just watch the
Just watch the
it.
video.
No, yeah, and whatever you're going through, like, it's like, just remember that we all go through the same stuff, regardless of your age, regardless of, whatever you're going through. Like, we all go through stuff, and we're all human beings, and it's good to, like, ask for help sometimes. If you go to church, like, ask your pastors for help, like, like, that's something that I wish I did sooner when I was younger.
Yeah.
Because I would always keep it all to myself, bro. And I remember, like, I would always
That's
be
the hard
embarrassed to ask help.
Yeah.
But it's like, the older you get, it's like, I mean, just ask for help.
Yeah.
Literally, and I feel like just don't carry things too much on your own. And, and like, being in a relationship, it's beautiful. But at the same time, it could be a little, like, how do I say it? Like, it hurts sometimes.
Yeah.
It hurts sometimes. So, yeah, I mean, that's all we can say, bro.
Bro,
That's all we can say.
You probably heard more of my lip smacking and eating than all this stuff, bro. I'm thinking about that because I was munching.
Bro, it was
hungry,
good.
bro.
It was
Bomb,
good.
right?
Yeah. Skipolinis.
Skipolinis. Que te recuerde all this dating advice.
For real.
Cuando estamos, when you guys are eating pizza. Damn, bro.
No, but the link's gonna be down below. Females of God,
Imagine
females of Christ.
sending your pictures in first.
Oh yeah. So, pictures, age.
Right?
You have to be Christian.
That's hecka funny,
No,
bro.
okay.
No, we're kidding. Are we?
Nah, bro, I'm not
we
kidding, bro.
Dang, bro. I'm good.
Nah, bro.
I'm good. Al menos que sea
No, yeah.
la indicada, bro.
No, yeah, bro. Exactly. Let's do it.
Jóvenes, ha sido un placer
It
que
was
nos
nice.
hayan visto. This was a good one, bro.
That was
I like
good.
this
I liked
one.
it a lot. Yeah. I hope you guys like the scenery. We're here in the parking lot, eating in the car. But hey, appreciate it. Like, subscribe, leave in the comments. Bro, leave a comment. 'Cause
Do say
the
something.
other videos is just us commenting.
Yeah,
Is anybody watching at this point?
right? Damn, it's probably just us refreshing. Dang, bro.
Nah, but appreciate you watching. If you're watching this far, like and subscribe. Share it with people. Share it with your family, friends, whoever. But I'll see you guys on the next video.
God bless you
Peace.
guys. Peace.
God bless. God bless. Let's do it, bro.
Do it, bro.
Another one done.
Another one done. Let's finish this pizza, bro.